I think if I was to do this again, I would probably chat with Vidal and be like, all right, we need to probably figure out the way to direct people better and how we think this should go. But I also don't, I feel bad because I don't want to drag another creator into this and make it their issue too, you know? Like, it's my canvas, it's my problem. I think it's just tough. It's tough getting the right vibe as well and getting everyone on board. But I think the past couple of days, you know, everyone's been a little heated and then now it's chilled out and I think everyone's having a lot more fun. Everyone's able to get a little piece of artwork around. So I think it's fun. Next, you should change the... Yeah, I mean, obviously in hindsight, I probably would have done more things to like actively nerf the swarm. But the thing is that if you do it afterwards, it seems like you're bitching out, like you're doing some Mickey Mouse shit, right? But if it's like known beforehand, it's like, hey guys, we're going to give you a third of the pixels everyone else gets. See what you can do with it. I think then that would be more of a fun challenge. And then even if we had wars and they lost, they wouldn't feel bad about it. 'Cause it's like, bro, they had to nerf us to a third of the power. The space is way too small. Needs to be at least 4 times bigger. Yeah, I mean, that's also a thing that we'll probably do next time as well. If we do it next time, I don't know. I gotta decide. It's a lot of fucking headache doing this. I would just not participate if my faction is nerfed. Yeah, but then I also think if your faction is way too OP, you generally only your faction then has fun. So that's another issue, right? So I think it's a tough thing. So you need it to be balanced, really. You need people to be able to feel like they can get their artwork. Even if they can't, they need to feel like, hey, if I open up my stream and I want to take over a piece, I can take it over. You know, stuff like that. I think if even the Swarm and Nerf, they'd still fuck everyone over. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, but that's the thing, right? Is why I've just been thinking about it a lot over the couple of days. I'm like, how would I deal with this if I did it again? Like, what would be the best way to handle this? And I couldn't think of anything good. Everything I felt like is like, all right, you're kind of diluting the event. The more restrictions you add. I'm out of ideas. By not arranging this, I mean, that was also a thought I had of like, I might just not do this again. I don't know. It's a lot of work. But the code that was made for this, when I hired the coder from the Pixels community, I believe the code for this that we used for this is going to go open source. So that'll be fun. And then once it goes open source, people should be able to add a lot more cool things. And maybe it'll be like really fucking awesome in like a year or two. With all the features people end up adding or like refining. Just ban girls kissing. All right, here's the thing. That's how I know you guys don't know the internet well enough. If you ban something and I'm like, you can't draw this. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen, by the way? The only thing we've done is that there was like one dude or like 2 dudes that were I asked to get them banned. They spent like 12 fucking hours trying to draw a swastika and I was like, just fucking and they failed, but I was like, just ban them. Just get rid of them. I was like, nah, I'm actually just don't want that person. I'm good. But at the end of the day, I still think doing these events, even when they're scuffed or not going great, it's still fun. I think it's still great getting to interact with other communities and you know, bring people on calls or get to interact with people that you wouldn't normally get to. I think that's also really fun. I think the viewers, and hopefully the viewers enjoy it. I'm saying the viewers like you're not here. Let's see if this bomb works. Fuck, I think it's still bugged. God damn it, why does it not work? Why does it not work at all? No! Vidal nerfed me. He hacked me. Vidal hacked me, chat. Let me ask him. Why is bomb broken? Of course, I can't speak for the whole swarm, but I don't think most of us would mind a nerf of some kind. I've heard a lot of people in Swarm feeling bad, steamrolling everything. Thanks for hosting the can, it's been really fun. Yeah, no, I felt bad when people were being, you know, mean to you guys for just being dedicated. It's like, I don't, I can understand why it'd be frustrating for other creators, people trying to put down art, but like, it's not your guys' fault that you guys are dedicated. Yeah, I think some people were just disappointed that they felt like they couldn't put down the art at some point, but there's not a great easy fix for that. And you know, that's on me as the event organizer to try and figure out how to quell both those sides. And it really sucks that, for me, the most frustrating part from my perspective as like the OOG faction leader is that like every war we've tried to do, there's been so much restrictions with the server just dying. Which has been the most frustrating part, is like a a person from like who's trying to lead against it. And I felt really bad that I wasted a lot of the other creators' time who showed up to that call, and then we couldn't do anything. So I felt very, that sucked, I think. They bullied you? They did bully us on the canvas. They took it. Couldn't take it. Yeah, I should just box Vidal. Let's do it. It did suck since the Swarm were already on the canvas, so we were the only ones. Yeah. I mean, that was definitely a frustrating aspect of it, was like, the Swarm was very consistent, so they were always on. And so when we tried to hop on, it would always just crash. And I knew it would crash for them too, but it was like, okay, that seemed to be like every time we'd go off and come back, it was like more of it was taken over. So it was just very tough. Like, I mean, but it's like, what do you do? It's very tough. Look at the animation. We're doing another frame now. Oh, here. Oh my God. That's fast. God damn. Chess boxing Vidal. I'll box him. I'll box him. Let's do it. Okay. I'm kidding, Vidal. I won't box you. Don't worry. I have hemophilia. I can't box. The last canvas didn't seem to have this problem. The last canvas certainly had this problem. It was worse. Because there was less people on it, and it would fucking lag to death and then just die. The last canvas also fucked too. You had more active people. It was about the same so far. Well, this one's been generally more active than the last one. Dude, I can't believe Bradley killed the Twincest. I feel bad asking, like, the viewers giving suggestions on how to improve the tech. I always feel bad because I often get a lot of, like, people who volunteer to help with, like, programming things, and I just feel bad, so I'm like, dude, it's always, you don't know how good someone is or how, you know, good they are. I always feel bad when they're volunteering, so I'm like, I would prefer to pay people for their work. And then I don't even know how much it's worth or stuff like this, you know? How do we volunteer? I think you can always hit up Cube, who's always doing the work for it. Cube is the main lead on all our tech and programming stuff we use for the streams. Yeah, reality is scaling for 10K users is getting into enterprise territory. Yeah, that's kind of the scary part of doing this stuff, is that like because like whenever we try to test these things, the services that are available for the numbers that we're trying to test are literally like company like things that they're trying to offer. Like they're like, oh, you are a large multi-million-dollar company that would like to test something. We will also charge multi-million-dollar company prices to you. I'm like, hey, I've got this weird thing where I want people to place fucking boobies on a piece of paper online. And they're like, yeah, fuck off. or pay us like 30K. I'm like, I'm okay, I think. Oh, monopoly laws in the UK. Can't you just sue Vidal for taking over the canvas? No. I'm also not a UK resident. 30K, that's a lot. Look, I've dropped some serious cash on a lot of events and stuff that we do, but if you tell me 30K to maybe fix something or diagnose a problem, I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't 30K. It was something around. It was something absurd though, like 5 figures. Connor is transracial. Okay, I am, brother. I will show you my 23andMe. It's 1 bar. Have you ever seen a pie chart with 1 color? It's a fucking circle. That's my ancestry. I'm serious. When I did my 23andMe, I think it was on a video, it came back and it was like, yeah, it's kind of impressive how inbred you are. Your literal entire generation, like the last 10 links have all come from this one place. It's honestly impressive that you're still functioning and healthy. That was until I found out I had hemophilia. And then chat's really thinking, wow, that explains a lot. Shut up. No wonder Connor hates Twincest. It's in the family history. Okay. All right. No, I see. All right. Well, that's why I'm trying to eradicate it. If I get it off the canvas, it'll be gone from my lineage, right? Do y'all self-host the server? We do self-host. And last year, last year someone was like uploading malware to our server. And that was why it was so fucked. Like someone, I don't know who does this. I don't know. I don't understand like the motivation. Like maybe it's funny. I don't know. Like I don't get it. I feel like it's a fucking canvas. I don't understand why you need to do this. You know, when you open things up to the public, there's always someone who is so fucking dumb that they think that's funny. Weird people. I mean, I just assume they're like probably somewhat knowledgeable computer teenagers, because only as a teenager would you find that funny. Or like cool. I don't know. There's something that happens when you become an adult where you're like, God damn, some shit just becomes instantly cringe. I don't know when it happens or what age. That just happens.